gotta say.
Yeah. So the last couple of plays have been very frustrating for the Commanders because they had them backed up. It was like a deep punt that was going to on 3-yard line. And I just thought that if our defense could pin their ears back and hold them back there and get the ball back, we could be in business. Unfortunately, they got a big first down. And then here they just had a nice running play. They keep on faking that it's going to the running back, and we keep biting hard on it. And Jalen Hurts keeps on going for a bunch of yards. It's 2nd and 2. Oh, wow. His ability just to escape people is just, oof. It's hard to stop Jalen Hurts. Like, he's just so shifty.
Well, they managed to keep him short, so it's 3rd and 1. So they just need
I
a big stop here.
but they're going to do a power offensive, with a run for the 1 yard here. Like, I just don't, I'd be shocked if we could stop him here. But, like, it's just, we're making the right play calls on defense. He's just running around our guys, It's just frustrating.
Nope.
Yep, I told you, right? Just right up the middle. But it's fine. Bend, don't break. Like, you get them this far, but like you just gotta. There's still a lot of time left in this game. Even if they do go and drive and score some points here, there's plenty of time for us to answer. We just gotta wake up, and it'd be nice if our defense could show up right here and just say, "Hey, look, you got as far as the 40, and that's it," right? But
yeah, but I think that with Washington, with that interception, kind of like demoralized them because the defense, they weren't really off the field that long. So I think this might be the drive that wears them down, and this could be a problem for them moving forward. Oh, this might be. Oh, never mind.
Wait! Fumble! Go! Is that a fumble? Is it a fumble?
They're calling a fumble.
They're calling Oh, what? What was that?
Let's go!
I have to see the replay. Oh, and their player is hurt. What is going on? What's
happening?
I have no idea. 9 minutes left in the 4th quarter, and pandemonium breaks out. Is there saying that he's down? Is he not down? Let's see. All right. So
that's a fumble. That's a fumble. That's a fumble.
All right. And now the question is, do we have clear recovery? Did he touch him while he was down? Let's see. All right. So we got a fumble here. The ball is out. When is it recovered? And was he down? I think that he's down. Right.
Oh no. I think Dallas Goedert touched him as he got the ball. So it might not be a fumble return for a touchdown.
But I'll take the fumble.
I will too.
All right, let's see.
Nah, he's down, but I'll take the takeaway. Shoot.
Yeah. All right. So no touchdown. Ooh, okay. Wow.
We needed that.
All right. So we forced a fumble, after they had gotten an interception. So we pretty much got the ball right on their 30-yard. Wow. What a great play there to force the fumble.
And they keep bringing it up, but yeah, the referees missed that face mask. That was an obvious face mask.
On Jalen Hurts that we did it? Or
no.
Oh, right here.
Davis face mask Goddard. He grabbed him by the face mask. I think the reason why they didn't call it is because his helmet didn't turn, but he was holding on to the face mask. So I don't know how that's going to factor into this. I don't know if they're going to actually.
You can't call the penalty after the fact. If the penalty wasn't called, it wasn't called. So
there you go.
They can only. Oh, Philly fans are gonna be pissed. We're gonna get the ball right there.
They're gonna be so pissed because they're gonna be like, there was a face mask, it wasn't called. What the fuck? What the hell? Like, they're gonna be mad. I promise you, they're gonna be mad.
Yeah.
But to be fair, earlier on in the game, there was a situation where there was a pass interference against where our receiver Samuels got hit as he was trying to go for the ball, and the defender wasn't even looking for the ball, and no PI was called. Yet the same thing happened with, I think it was St. Juice, and he was called for a PI. And so I think, honestly, I feel like that should be our receipt for not getting a PI call, is to not have that called. I'm just saying. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying.
No, I'd like to believe that you're right. And I'm just debating here whether we're going to watch this whole rest of this game live, or because we could technically call the podcast early for once, or we can keep going with a live watch along. But
I mean, it's the fourth quarter. This is getting tight. We're up 2, but now we have the ball.
I know. It's I think we'll keep it here for a little bit. If it starts to get dicey, maybe we'll watch the end on our own. Because usually I don't let people watch me sweat in the fourth quarter live.
Listen, I watch a lot of these games during the day sober, and I literally feel like I'm having a heart condition with this team. So it's good to actually watch a game and enjoy an adult beverage and actually be a little bit more relaxed, even though I'm still sweating. But still, I mean, holy crap, Washington needed that takeaway more than anything because of the fact that they ended up having a giveaway with that interception on that poorly thrown ball by Heineke. So they needed that, especially with Philly. They started to move the ball off the turnover to be able to get that turnover. That was big. That was big. And they're showing a stat on the screen right now that they've only had 3 turnovers in their first 8 games, and they've had 2 tonight, which is an interception, which is an amazing interception by the safety, and then that fumble right there.
Wow, what a hit though to force that fumble. Oh my God. They
determined it wasn't a touchdown, but they still have possession.
Yeah, so run the ball, keep running it. Like, just take as much of this clock as you could possibly take off. And you got to end it in the end zone though. Like, it's just, we can't. I just don't believe. I don't know. Our defense did just stop them, but I don't know. I don't want to give them a chance where if the Eagles could have a chance to have a touchdown to win a game in a last drive. Jalen Hurts is pretty impressive. So.
Washington has to score a touchdown here. They have to.
Yeah, it's 2nd and 9. They are at the 32-yard line. All right, we're going to pass it.
I mean, Gibson made a really good catch there on a really weird ball because he's a former wide receiver, but the defense had him bottled up.
Yeah. I think I'm debating, like, you lose yards by catching it there, but you keep the clock running. So, like, I don't know. Like, if he drops it, we're technically 3rd and 10, not 3rd and 13.
But we'll see what happens here, man. I mean, this offensive line has got to step up here, and they got to give Heineke time to make a good throw here to get a first down.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh man. There's a
flag. Yeah, it's on us though. We have an illegal man downfield.
Yep. An eligible man downfield. They're gonna decline that though.
Yeah. It declined.
Yeah, they
Yeah, why would you give us another chance at it? Like, that would be dumb.
Exactly.
My cousin
68 just like, what do I do? Like, you do nothing. Like, you're supposed to go and try to block somebody. You don't run down the field, my guy.
So my cousin, who's a big Eagles fan, says, I hope you know there'll be an asterisk next to this game if the Commanders win. Missed face mask caused the fumble in the first place. So frustrated right now.
Joey Sly has just been automatic
55-yard field goal attempt. Wow.
$55 and $58 tonight for Joey Sly. Holy crap, he is just on it tonight. Ooh. All right. Commanders up 5. Defense got to do that thing again.
Oh, man. Anyway, it's funny that my cousin's talking trash because it's funny because he lives in Colorado now, but it's a nationally televised game, so he probably doesn't get to watch a lot of games out there. So we'll see. I did just respond to him that about the pass interference thing. It's like, calls get called in the game and some are missed. Like,
It's funny. Your cousin is talking trash because he's an Eagles fan, and I have somebody that I mod for who is a Packers fan who at first didn't even think that was a fumble, and realized it was a fumble. I'm like, hey, I know your team managed to come back against the Cowboys. Can we talk about how the Cowboys blew that game yesterday?
Yeah, talk about it. I always open a forum for Cowboys blunders.
Listen, they had that game in the bag, and Aaron Rodgers has been playing not to the level of Aaron Rodgers yet. Somehow they still managed to lose that game. Like, I don't want to hear crap from Cowboys fans for at least a week. I don't. Because Aaron Rodgers is not playing like the Aaron Rodgers who won back-to-back MVPs, and y'all let him beat y'all. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I agree. Just looking at the upcoming he wrote, nobody remembers that anymore about the pass interference. So, but it doesn't make it not true. We're playing the other Texas team, the Texans. Right now, the Commanders are favored in that game by 2.5, over under 40.5. So it's a Sunday. It's a 1:00 Fox game. What are your thoughts about playing the Texans next week?
Listen, honestly, the Texans game scares me. And here's why it scares me. It's because of the fact that the Texans are not very good. They're not very good at all. They've got one win this season. Something tells me like this will be the game where they suddenly like turn it on and they own this team. Like, we're going to Texas on a short week. Because remember, we're playing on Monday night and then we have to play on Sunday. So we're on a short week and having to travel. So I feel like this is one of those games where you know you're supposed to beat them and then you don't. And that's what scares me about this game. There's really no one on that team that stands out to me. I mean, Brandon Cooks is proven himself to be a really good wide receiver in the NFL, but he hasn't really done much this season. He's only had 36 receptions for 391 yards and a touchdown.
Whoa, do you hear that?
9 games.
Through 10 weeks, highest win percentage in any division in NFL history. They're over 700, which I just want to point out at the beginning of the season, we thought our division was going to be trash.
Right.
And, most people did. They were picked to be the worst division in football. And now through 10 games, they're the best in history. I just, the numbers will even out a little bit because they play each other, but still.
Right. No, that's true. Like, even me being a fan of a team in this division, I thought this division was going to be trash, but they have proven otherwise. The surprise here has been, the Eagles weren't much of a surprise because of the offseason moves that they made in order to improve their team, especially offensively. But I think the biggest surprise for me was the Giants, because the Giants were horrible last year. And now this year they have put it together and they're actually playing really, really well. So that's a team that really makes me nervous along with this Eagles team. But luckily, this will be the last time we play the Eagles this season. So after this game, we're done with them. Whatever they do after that, whatever. But this is the game. But the Giants are what scares me because of the fact that they're so much better than they were last season. What a nice little play call there. By the Eagles. That was a unique play call with the little flick there.
Yeah, I don't like it. It was the first down.
And, he could have got called for a block in the back. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah. Of course, I'm not gonna call that though. I should text my cousin back, but I'm done talking trash to him. I'm too nervous. All right.
Oh, there's a flag.
I think that's a hold on them. We'll see if they call it. There you go. And I'm watching it delayed. I'm pretty good at calling penalties. I've watched a lot of football.
Yeah, no, that I like as soon as I saw where the flag was, I knew immediately it was a hold. I was like, yeah, that's a hold.
Yeah. Oh, look right there.
Yep.
He's trying to grab his crotch.
It looked like in wrestling, it looked like he was trying to do a go behind, like he's going to do a German suplex. That's how that looked to me.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a pretty big penalty there after a nice little play call there. A nice little run.
For sure. All right, 1st and 20. Let's see if we can get home. It's a deep ball thrown. And
he's not. Fumble!
Fumble. Come on, get it. Go, 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 go.
Let's
Holy,
go.
wow, what a play. Holy moly.
That's what I'm talking about. Get them takeaways.
Oh my God. All right, let's try to break this play down. So it's a deep ball thrown by Jalen Hurts beautifully in time. And the receiver caught it. But this is why you never give up on a play, right? Because, so he is, yards ahead. Is he down though? No, he gets up though. And I don't think he was touched before. So this is
he was never touched. He was never touched.
So is he down, 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 down? Never touched. All right, he's up. Then it's perfectly stripped, batted from behind, knocks it out, pushes it ahead of the other Eagles guy who was going to get it. And then he picks up, and I like that he advances with it to make sure there's no question. And wow, third turnover. They equal the turnovers of the entire season up into this point, right? In one game. And there it is. First 8 games, 3. And now they've got 3 takeaways. All right, so Washington's got the ball. It's a delay handoff. Just go down. Good.
And by the way, they put up a stat there that for the first 5 games, they only had 1 takeaway those first 5 games, and they've had 9 the last 5 games. So that tells you that this defense is going out there and ball hawking like they're supposed to be. And so that's a big thing. So this is going to be a big offensive drive because now there's 5 minutes left. There's about to be close to 5 minutes left. And they have the ball with up 5. If they can score a field goal here, they can put this game out of reach.
Yeah. All right. So 5 minutes left on the clock. And they hike the ball and they're continuing to just, run the ball and try to. All right, we got it. It should be a third and about 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5. So here's the play call though. Do you keep on running it and risk not getting the first down? Or here's where I'd like us to run a slant or something like I think a screen you get lost behind the line, but something where it's in front of it, you let your guys make a play. But it's a quick developing play. So something that doesn't take a whole lot of, not deep. It's just a middle route. Maybe have a couple of options on it. It's 3rd and 4 here. And we're hiking it with 4:17 left. They're throwing. Whoa, what a play. Uh-oh, flag.
Oh, no, it might be offensive pass interference. Oh, no. Yep.
Damn it.
Fuck.
That sucks.
That's ass. Oh, that's ass. Now it's 3rd and 14.
Oh, no.
I gotta see this. Can someone, can we get a replay?
All right, here we go. Replay.
I guess they called him because they thought he was doing a pick. That's why. Oh, that's tragic. That's tragic.
I don't think that is a pick, though.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't intentional, but they got to call what they see, which sucks. But damn, that was a big play too to Samuel.
Yeah. All right. Go.
Well, not Samuel. Gibson did all he could on that one.
Yeah. So it's a passing play to Gibson, and he's able to make back most of that yardage. Let's see this play. I don't think that's a pick play. He's following his guy. I still think it's a bad.
Oh, that was good punt coverage there. That was really good punt coverage by the Commanders. And you know what's funny, Robbie? As you're saying that, Troy Aikman, who I always thought was a Commanders hater, he's actually saying he didn't think that should have been a pass interference either.
I don't think he can't. He's following his guy, and the other guy comes in and bumps into him. What is he supposed to do on that play? Right. He's got the right to be in that space too. You know, like, I don't know. It's, well, shit. Well, the Eagles have the ball. They're on the 20-yard line, 1st and 10, 3:26. And they continue to run the ball here.
Interesting play call there. I
Yeah.
mean, but I guess they feel they have no urgency because they have 3 timeouts and they have the 2-minute warning, and they're only down by 5, so they know what they need.
They don't want to give us time on the other side of this, so This is going to be the most nerve-wracking 3 minutes. So I guess people are going to watch me watch the most stressed out game of the season live. So I hope that people enjoy that.
Good night, Carly.
All right, good night, Carly. Thank you for joining us. Oh, come on. Oh, good. That's some good defense right there. Really good rush up the middle. Really forced him to have to think about it. Throw an uncomfortable throw there, and just I like it. I mean,
and you have to think about something is that next week we could possibly have Chase Young back.
Wow.
We could possibly have Chase Young back next week.
The Eagles are 5 for 7 on 3rd down, and they've averaged 4.5 or so yards to go. So they are 3rd and 8 right now. So this is a big play. Nice tackle.
Montez Sweat with the sack, baby. Let's go.
I love that. Let's go. And the clock is running. What are the Eagles going to do here? Wow.
There's no shot they're punting here with less than 3 to go. And it's a 1-score game. There's no shot.
But they're not using their timeouts. You think that they're going to go for it?
No, they're punting.
Oh my God.
Wait.
What was that? There's a flag. Is that a legal play? What is the call here?
What is the call? I'm interested in this call too.
I think that they have.
I think they're speculating ineligible man downfield.
Eligible man downfield. Yeah, because they took too long to kick it. I was wondering about that. Like, you have to hold your guys until you kick it. So that's like the hard thing about faking, a punt and then trying to run around and then kicking it, because these guys are now downfield, and because there's potential that he could have thrown to them,
Yeah, he tucked it because he saw a Commander's man get free and could block it, so he did what he had to do, but it cost awful time, and so they're going to replay the down. So it's 4th and 18, because I think they're trying to set themselves up for much better field position, and because they were still in their territory.
Smart. Make him kick it again. What if they block it? Like they almost blocked it that time.
Absolutely.
All right. So it's a kick. Call for a fair catch. Oh, no, he isn't going to. Just go down.
That was a good return. That was a really good return.
Because it got to under 2 minutes, right?
Absolutely.
So does that mean that the 2-minute warning happens now at the turnover, or do they still get one play?
No. It's a 2-minute warning. It's a 2-minute warning. So now this offense has 1 minute and 54 seconds.
That was a big penalty by them, because they would have gotten the 2-minute warning as another timeout for the Eagles.
Exactly. So now it works in our favor. Because their one extra timeout has now been exhausted. So now they have to use all their timeouts in order to keep themselves in this game. All Washington needs is at least 2 first downs, and it's over. 2 first downs and it's over. So that's what they need here. They need 2 first downs and it's over. They need more than 2 first downs, because they can get first downs off of passing. But if they can run the ball a few times and get first downs off of that, they win this game. But don't get too conservative. Please don't get too conservative, because they're going to know you're going to run the ball to run out the clock and force them to use timeouts. So, you might have to mix in a little play action pass here, and just I would run a play action pass from under center just to really throw them off. Go under center, boom, play action pass, got him.
Yeah, I just keep on running to get the clock going. That's what I just think, that force them to use their timeouts on their side.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you, English, for joining us. So everyone go check out We Speak English Good. It's a fun music podcast. Often talks about Kanye. It's wild and crazy. It's a fun time over there. He also has a lot of music guests that join as well. And he's also, I believe, hit a huge milestone in number of streams just a couple of weeks ago on his podcast. So congratulations on that. I want to get the exact number right, but let me see. We Speak English Good. It was some gigantic number of streams on his thing. So what was it? It was
meanwhile, Robbie, while you're looking at
3 million.
Wow, that's
3
impressive.
million downloads on his podcast. So,
wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Oh, by the way, Robbie, like the No Spots podcast is going to be very, very busy. Very, very busy over the next 2 weeks. Our Twitch channel in particularly, because this week and next week we'll be doing 3 days straight of streams. One because New Japan is starting up a new tour this upcoming or next Monday for 2 tag team tournaments for heavyweights and junior heavyweights, the World Tag League and Best of Super Junior Tag League. And so me and Sage will be starting that up. The regular podcast will be on Friday because we'll be live reacting to Full Gear this Saturday, and then we'll be live reacting to Survivor Series next Saturday. So it's a busy 2 weeks for us on that side. And there's your first run there, and there's your first timeout used.
Yep, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. But yeah, no, after everybody check out the No Spots podcast, I'm going to do the champ command here. But also, if you go to our website, sportsothp.com, you can go click on the podcast partners button, and you can get the No Spots podcast over there. I need to get your the actual link for the download podcast in your command as well. But if people want to go check that out, sportsothp.com, podcast partners, and click on the No Spots podcast for all of the latest episodes, or you can catch them live on twitch.tv/true No Spots pod. But Champ, I'm so excited to be able to call this game live with you. It's reminiscent. We've done this once at a bar together, but we did a post-game show for that one. It's fun to be able to do that again. It's a 2-yard, 3-yard gain, somewhere in that range. Philly has to use their second timeout. 1:45 left here. So it'll be interesting to see. Do you run it again and force them to use another timeout, or do you pass to try to get a first down here? What is your thoughts?
I mean, I would say go into a run formation, like under center, like I mentioned earlier, and go play action. Really get the defense all balanced with play action, because they're going to expect you to run down the clock. Go play action and get the first down, force them to use another timeout, and then you're in a position where you can keep running and the clock will continue to run. So I think right here you need to get a first down to force them to use that third and final timeout.
All right, here it is.
They're in shotgun.
They're in shotgun. All right, he's going around. Good job. Oh, he was down and he hit him.
First down. That's it. It's over. Get shit on.
Yes. What a fucking dumbass play.
Idiot.
What a fucking dumbass play. I love it. I love it. So he went down. He went down and gave himself up as he does with the quarterback, and he went high on him.
You're an idiot.
Personal foul. Upping the quarterback. Yes.
First down.
Oh, Washington.
First down. See, here it is right here.
All right, he gives up. Boom. He took the knee. All he has to do is touch him. And then
they whistle already blew, and then he ran into him.
Yep. He's already down. Yep. And he hit him after the fact.
And Taylor knew it. Taylor knew it immediately.
And he sold it. He sold it. I love that. He has to sell this here, though. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
He has to sell that there. Oh, my God. What a play. Oh, my God.
Eagles fans are sick right now. I can tell they're sick. There we go. All right. Use that timeout. You know you want to. There it goes. Use that timeout. There you go. Use that timeout.
I'm trying to do the math. So it's not over. It's not over.
They just need to hold on to the ball. That's all. They just need to hold on to the ball and get one first down, and it's over.
Yeah, they need one first down, though. What an idiot.
All Trey can say is just a tough finish. That's tough. Look at Taylor.
I want to know what he's saying. It looks like he's saying you're so fucking stupid. Like, I'm trying to figure out what their quarterback was saying. He's so mad. Smart.
Okay, nice. Victory formation.
This is it, right? I mean, because
they can kneel down. They kneel down one more time, and it's it. Even if they kneel down on fourth down, Eagles have no time. They have no time.
Well, it's 3rd and 8. So this runs down to 50 seconds. Then they kneel down. That's another 40 seconds. And then they run a play. Yeah, with 10 seconds left, I guess.
Right.
You just kind of run around.
All right.
Because you can't kneel it on fourth down because they just get the ball. So what do you do?
There's going to be 10. There's going to be around 10 seconds left. They might punt this one. Put them deep.
No. You run it, right? Oh, no, you can't because the second that they're tackled.
Yeah, the second he's tackled, the clock stops on the change of possession. I think you punt it here, pin them deep in their own territory with only 10 seconds. Ain't no way Jalen Hurts is going to throw a 90-yard pass for a touchdown. Ain't no way.
So we call our timeout here to think about it. 11 seconds. There's still a decision to be made here. It's not over. Not over.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah. All right. So we got 11 seconds left. Washington's up 26-21. I may take a break and see if Carol wants to call in. If we
okay, see, they're gonna punt. This is smart. 11 seconds, you punt it, put them in there. We know what Trustway can do punting the ball.
You just punt it through their end zone though. Give it to them on the 20.
Oh no, he's gonna put it inside the 20. I know Trustway. Trustway ain't gonna be satisfied with a touchback. He's gonna put it inside.
Don't give him a chance for a return though. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, see, look at that.
Perfectly
5 seconds
done.
on the 10-yard line. Ain't no way.
Just play all back. Everyone back. Somebody on the line, like, all right, 5 seconds left. Eagles have the ball. They're down 5.
Oh, this is good. This is really good. I wish Carol could call in on this shit right now, man, because he made the bold prediction. He made it. And it's because of that I picked Washington in our pick in Big Hurt's pick'em. Because I said on the podcast last week I'm rocking with Carol's prediction of Washington ending the undefeated streak of the Eagles. Ain't no way!
Oh, score a touchdown. Yes.
Let's go.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Shit on. Let's go. They tried to do all that lateral shit. And they gave up a fumble return for a touchdown to end it. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Nice. Carol's gonna try.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my goodness gracious me.
Hold on. Let me see if I can invite Carol. 1 second.
Wow.
All right, Carol's gonna step outside and see if he can join us. So we'll see. We'll see. Wow.
What a game. It looked dicey. It definitely looked dicey there, but that St. Juice turnover on that big play, I feel like that was one of the big plays of this game. The other one was what they're showing right now was that unnecessary roughness penalty when they were trying to wind down the clock. That was also a big win, big play there to seal the win for this team. And they are now the one in the Eagles' 8-1 record.
That's amazing. He has bad cell signal where he is, so we don't know, and they can't get on the Wi-Fi. So we're gonna see if Carol can get it. It might be glitchy, but I'd still like him to be able to just even see him for a moment, or maybe even just get the audio. But I really appreciate you for sticking with me and for doing this. I mean, I got nervous, but like, wow, what a game! You know, it's really amazing, and all right, so Carol says give him 5. Okay.
No, this was a big win here for this team needed it, and it was mostly the defense that won them this game with 4 takeaways. 4 takeaways did it for this team: an interception and 3 fumble recoveries after only having 3. And it's crazy because the Eagles only had 3 giveaways in the first 8 games of the season. And then they gave up 4 in this game alone.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
So crazy. I'm sort of speechless. I just really didn't think. I just thought the wheels were going to come off at some point. Like, they had the ball only down 5, right? And just really great defense down the stretch to come away with just a really, really big victory. And our field goal kicker, I mean, enough can't be said about him. I mean, he had some pretty gutsy kicks today. So just going through the scoring as a quick little summary recap of what happened. They started the scoring in the first quarter, outscoring at 7-0. Gibson got the touchdown back at 7-7. Jalen Hurts had a nice pass for a 6-yard touchdown to make it 14-7 at the end of the first quarter. It's a bit of a rough first quarter, but the second quarter was really good. Joey Sly hit a 44-yarder. We got a rushing touchdown, made it 17-14. And then Joey Sly hit a 58-yard field goal with 2 seconds left in the first half to make it 20-14, which I think was really important for momentum. He also got a 32-yarder in the third quarter. And then Jalen Hurts, right at the start of the fourth quarter, got a big touchdown to the birthday boy, Devonta Smith, to make it 23-21, where it made us a little bit nervous. But a big field goal by Joey Sly puts the pressure still on them, 26-21, because otherwise they just need a field goal to win it. And then, Jalen Hurts, he passed it, and then it was a lateral, and it was fumbled. And ironically, it was the birthday boy, Devonta Smith, who fumbled it. And Casey Toohill? I don't even...
Yep, Casey Toohill, who's a defensive end.
Wow. Gets it, recovers it, goes into the end zone for a touchdown, makes it 32-21. And just amazing game.
By the way, Casey Toohill, so far this season, has played in 8 games. He's been in and out of the lineup in 8 games, only has 3 solo tackles and 7 assisted tackles for 10 total the entire season. And yet he gets the game-clinching fumble recovery for a touchdown to seal the win for the Commanders. That is unbelievable.
Yeah, all my friends are telling me about their... Oh, CP3, I see he's trying to get on. Yes!
Let's go, CP3. Let's go, baby.
Yes, sir.
You called it, baby. Let's go.
I ain't psychic, but I know a little bit about this Washington Commanders team, dog. I saw the writing on the wall. I remember week 3 where we had a chance to beat them, but Scott Turner's play calling was atrocious, as opposed to this week where I felt like he had almost a perfect game plan until the fourth quarter once again. I don't know what it is, around 10 or 11 minutes with the lead. after the other team scores to make it a tight game, why on third down he wants to keep throwing the ball when Brian Robinson is getting 3 yards a clip and it's 3rd and 3 and letting the other team back in the game. I was almost about to leave work and make a ride to Philly to go smack the shit out of him because he was about to cost us this game. And I'm just so happy to see the defense balled out like I hope they would. Taylor Heineke, I feel like, has solidified his spot as the starter going forward for the rest of this season. They were talking about it on the broadcast. If Carson White might come back, he come back, I think Heineke should still get the go. And I'm just happy that this team showed out and showed off on Monday Night Football in front of everybody with all the Eagles love and all the stats they were giving about the Eagles. It felt like it was an Eagles broadcast. Whenever the Commanders did something right, they was praising, the mistake that the Eagles made. Oh, they didn't do this right. And no, any given Sunday or Monday, any team can get that ass beat. And the Washington Commanders beat that ass tonight for 3.5 quarters. But it all matters at the end of the fourth quarter because we had 32 and they had 21.
Absolutely. And Scary Terry went off on this game, 8 catches on 11 targets, 128 yards. He had some big plays in this one, and just really a great all-around performance by this Washington team. 330 total yards, well balanced with 178 passing, 152 rushing, and they played so well on third down. 13 of 21 on third down against 5 of 8 for the Eagles. And the only time they went for it on fourth down, they converted because they was able to convert on a fourth down. Just a great win for this Commanders team. And look, for the second year in a row, CP3 makes a bold prediction and it pays off.
I think third year, right?
Years.
Three years in a row. 3 years in a row.
3 years in a row.
Hey, CP3, what did you think about that penalty at the end, that unnecessary roughness that basically sealed the game? Heineke gets on his knees, and
that was a makeup call. That was a makeup call from the football gods for that bullshit offensive pass interference call.
I was about to, facts, big facts.
That gets me, because I was watching the game on my phone the whole time. In the first quarter, they called St. Juice for a pass interference when he clearly turns for the ball. Now, Samuel's going down the field. Scott doesn't turn around for the ball once and impedes him from catching the ball, and it's no call.
Oh, God, I said that.
Offensive pass interference on a play where he's running his route. And the fact that Troy Aikman actually said that he didn't agree with that call, that was a bad call. I almost dropped my phone when he actually said that.
Oh, God.
Bruh.
Yeah, because Troy Aikman never says anything positive about the Commanders. But when he said that, I was like, wait, did Troy Aikman just said he didn't agree with a call against the Commanders? Am I dreaming? Like, am I drunk?
I almost dropped my phone. Luckily, I had my case on. I'd have probably broke my screen.
Right. It's a crazy game because, I mean, there's the face mask that's not called, right? In that one. So I had a lot of Eagles fans blowing up my phone being like, why wasn't the face mask called? But then on the flip side, they basically called a pick play or something, which shouldn't have been a penalty.
And it shouldn't. If I get the call, but it wasn't a good call because we've seen pick plays over and over again. And as Troy said, Dodson didn't get the contact. He was just running his route. Now, if he made sure that he got in his way and threw his hip or, did something to impede him, then yeah, I can see that. But he was running his route, and you can clearly see the defensive back that was covering him had put hands on him to push him into the defender. So, yeah. I mean, but that play,
he has a right to be in that space. He couldn't do anything about it. Yeah. So
yes, but the fact that he made that bonehead play at the end, I was so happy to see someone make a bad play on another team that cost them the win or the possibility to win. So yes, I am ecstatic. Tomorrow's my birthday. I'm off work, so I might do a Gatorade/beer shower when I get home.
Let's go.
That's awesome. You should. Well, happy early birthday. I was wishing for this for your birthday so much. I'm happy that you got to be on this stream. I'll definitely clip up this part of it for you so you can post it on your social medias, because you were right. You can even get the prediction part last week and put this part together.
Oh yeah.
And you know that you'll like it. I'll even give it with the fancy graphics this time so you can have that one as well. But Carol, I'm so happy. Happy early birthday. I can't think of a better present for you. And I'm so happy you were able to get in on this podcast. We were able to get you in on remote assignment. And any final thoughts real quickly going into the big game against the Texans next week?
I'll have to check with my connections to see if there's a ticket available. If there is, I will definitely be in the building. If not, you can always catch my pregame and postgame before and after the game. And you can catch the great breakdown on Monday night with Robbie and the crew. And I'm just happy for the win, 500. Got the Texans next week.
Yeah, it's actually.
Hopefully you can be over.
Yeah, I'm about to say you traveling to Houston, my brother.
It's in Houston.
Hey, if I get the ticket, baby, I'll find a way, man.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to be 500. We should have been above 500 if it wasn't for that debacle last week. But just for everybody, remember, before the bye week in week 14, we have the Giants week 13 bye week, and then Giants week 15. So everybody that was complaining and hoo-hawing and fire this person and fire that person, I told y'all, it's a marathon, not a sprint. We 500, a little bit past halfway the season. You see, Eagles was 8-0, killing everything, never trailed in the second half. You know, turnover, the best turnover ratio, least giveaways, and all in one game, they doubled what they had occurred all season. So any given Sunday, any night, any team can beat any team. And all I got to say is hail to the Commanders, happy birthday, and fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, fly.
Happy birthday, my brother.
Happy
Appreciate
birthday. Thanks for tuning
y'all
in.
Have a good rest of the show, and I will check y'all later.
Sounds good. Thank you, CP3. Really appreciate you for tuning in, and awesome segment. I'll definitely clip that out as a post-game segment with CP3 on my Twitch channel, and I'll send that over to him as well so he can post that tomorrow on his birthday. To get the prediction right on the birthday. So awesome, champ. I'm so happy he was able to call in. Any final thoughts I have before we end the podcast, and then we go for a raid?
This was an incredible game. It was shaky at times, but the fact that this Commanders team showed a lot of fight, the defense really showed up when they need to. Yes, Taylor Heineke had a 66.9 quarterback rating with the 211 yards with the one pick, where Jalen Hurts did have 2 touchdown passes. The defense, they bend, but they did not break. And not only did they not break, but then they came back and broke this Eagles team with 4 takeaways to be able to end their undefeated season. And the last remaining alive players of the 1972 Miami Dolphins can pop the cork on that champagne, because guess what? Their undefeated season is still safe. Well, them and the Patriots, but we don't talk about them. But anyway, yeah. But no, this is a really good game. They needed this. They needed this win badly, especially against a division foe like the Eagles. And you know, we as CP3 mentioned, coming down the stretch in week 13 and week 15, we have back-to-back against the Giants, who are playing very well. So they definitely need this momentum in the division. The Cowboys are way later on down the season. So getting these division wins before going up against the Cowboys could be huge for this Commanders team. They could go on a run and still make the playoffs. They just mentioned on the ESPN postgame broadcast that all 4 teams in the NFC East are currently in the playoff hunt. Like if the playoffs started today, I think all 4 of them would be in. So
how crazy is that? It's never happened before, never a whole division. It'd be interesting to see, because they all play each other a bunch of times coming up, to see if they'll knock each other out. But I did the math a couple of weeks ago. If all the teams in the division split their remaining games and they win a lot of their out of division games, they could still mathematically do it, where all of them make it. So we'll see if that comes to fruition. It'd be very difficult for it to happen, but it still could happen. And I'm happy to see Scary Terry is on the post game. So that's awesome. And any final thoughts on your podcast before we end the audio portion of this show?
Absolutely. So again, this Thursday, we will have the premiere of the World Tag League Super Junior Tag League recall, where we will begin to our coverage of the annual tournament to determine the next contenders for the IWGP Heavyweight and Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championships at Wrestle Kingdom in January, handicapping the field for both tournaments as well. And on Friday, myself and Sith will be previewing AEW's Full Gear pay-per-view, which is headlined by Jon Moxley versus MJF for the AEW World Championship. So that's coming up this week on the podcast side. On the Twitch side, we will be live reacting to AEW All Out this Saturday, beginning around 7:00 p.m. Eastern time. It will be a very long stream because they tend to run those pay-per-views until like midnight. So if you're wanting to watch along with us, feel free to come over to twitch.tv/TrueNoSpotsPod for the audio versions of the two podcasts we're doing this week. Make sure you check out the podcast partners button at SportsOTHP.com.
Sounds good. Well, I just want to thank everyone for tuning in on the Twitch channel. I didn't share it to any Discords. I knew we had a lot going on tonight. I was like, I didn't even know, I didn't feel like I needed to share it to a lot of things and be focused on chat this week. But chat, you've been great. I really appreciate it. It's been a really lively chat. I've been loving, talking about all sorts of video games and all sorts of fun stuff that I love. Sorry if I wasn't interacting with you guys quite as much, but I appreciate it. And Andy did say happy birthday to Carol, as did others. But anyway, happy early birthday, Carol. Thank you, Champ. So much for this segment. Thank you so much to Gil for doing a wonderful cap segment with us. This is going to be the end of the audio and the Facebook Live portion of the stream. So we're DC Sports without the podcast. This is episode 289. Santana Moss represent. And we'll be back with episode 290 next week. It should be a really fun show. We'll be recapping the Capitals. We'll talk about a little more of this game, but also talking mostly about the Texans game. We'll also talk about the big week for the Wizards as well. So hopefully people can tune in for that one. But we're DC Sports without the politics, Sports on the Hill podcast. Thank you for listening on audio. Thank you for on Facebook. We'll end our Facebook stream right now with a Let's Go Commanders.
Arigato. Sayonara.
All right. I think we are out on that end, and then I will stop the
recording
here.
Stopped.
So I appreciate everyone for tuning in, and we got a special third guest. That was pretty cool. So where are we rating? We're going to take a quick look, but if anybody who's in chat still, I really appreciate everyone for tuning in, has an idea they want to throw out there of where we should go. I'm happy to put that in. I know we ran a little bit longer than originally planned. I thought this could be a short show, but I'm so happy we stuck with it, Champ. And we got to do a during game and a post game as both part of it. Just looking through my list here. Davey is playing Super Mario. We've got Daniel Wayne's doing music. Kuyasa is doing music. Kevin Y. Wong is doing music. We've got some Pokemon happening. Anybody in chat have any thoughts on it? If not, I will just pick something.
I have a friend who I actually rated on Saturday night after my podcast. Who's a good friend of mine who mods with me in another channel. He's actually playing Apex right now and is a really, really cool, chill dude. His name is Positive Pirate. He's a really, really good dude. He usually plays like Apex. He usually plays Dead by Daylight. He also plays Valorant, so he's a
will you
FPS/scary content creator.
Champ, will you put a shout out to them in the chat, and then I will definitely, unless anybody else has any other ideas, I think that'll be. You've been so great tonight. I would definitely like to give your friend a raid.
Let's see. Oh wait, hold on. What am I doing here? Hang on.
All right, there we go. All right, Positive Pirate. I'm just seeing. Could they've been on for 2 hours and 30 minutes? All right, let's do it. So we're gonna raid over. Thank you again, everybody, for being a part of the Twitch chat. I appreciate all the VIPs for lurking and being a part of it. I appreciate all the moderators, Champ, Andy, Carly earlier. Been awesome. A lot of people have been lurking. I appreciate them. So we're gonna raid them right now. Let's start. It's that over to that. So we got 6 viewers. Everybody else can join in. That'd be awesome. Thank you for the raid call and the sub raid call. So just grab whatever one applies to you. And yeah, let's give Positive Pirate, give him a follow when you get over there. And I'm not going to raid yet. I'll let everyone get this one last Poke Check or Poke Catch if you want it. Yeah, it's been a fun stream. Been a big win. I'm happy that we got to do this, and really appreciate you, Champ, for sticking with me for the whole stream. And yeah, it's fun. Anybody else want to do one last Poke Catch? You can do it right now. And then we'll head over on this raid. But what a fun night. I'm really pleased with how many people turned out for it. And yeah, I'm excited that CP3 was right once again, 3 times in a row, this time for his birthday. So that's pretty cool. All right, I'm going to hit the raid button right now. But thank you, everyone, for tuning in. And I'll see you guys next week for episode 290. Have a good one.
Sayonara.